You grab one of these at the grocery store this week, maybe even today, and I'm about to show you why that might be one of the worst things you put in your body in 2026. We tested dozens of bottled waters this year, and what we found in some of the most popular brands on the market is genuinely shocking. We're talking forever chemicals, radioactive metals, endocrine disruptors, and some of the worst offenders are brands you absolutely recognize. These are the 6 worst bottled waters of 2026. Stay until the end, because the last one scored a 10 out of 100. A 10.
Number 6, Topo Chico. Kicking us off at number 6 is Topo Chico, scoring a 38 out of 100. Now, Topo Chico has built this whole identity around being a premium sparkling water. Trendy, clean, the kind of thing you see at upscale restaurants and in people's aesthetically pleasing Instagram photos. But here's the problem. Topo Chico came in with the highest levels of PFAS, or forever chemicals, out of every single bottled water we tested this year. PFAS, for those who don't know, are a group of synthetic chemicals that the body cannot break down. They accumulate over time, and they've been linked to cancer, thyroid disease, immune system disruption, and hormonal imbalances. The name forever chemicals isn't just a catchy nickname. These things do not leave your body easily. The fact that a sparkling water positioned as a premium product is leading the pack in PFAS contamination, that's a problem. 38 out of 100. Do not recommend. Number 5, Kirkland Signature Water. And this one surprised a lot of people. Kirkland Signature Water, scoring 41 out of 100. Costco's store brand water is one of the best-selling waters in the country. People buy it by the 40-pack. And for years, it's been considered a solid, budget-friendly option. Not anymore. Our testing found trihalomethanes at 9 times the established health guideline. 9 times. Trihalomethanes, or THMs, are chemical compounds that form when chlorine used to treat water reacts with organic matter. And they are no joke. They are a known endocrine disruptor, meaning they interfere with your body's hormonal system. Long-term exposure has been specifically linked to damage to your reproductive system, and some THMs are classified as possible human carcinogens. 9 times the guideline, in water that millions of families are buying in bulk and giving to their kids. That is deeply concerning. 41 out of 100. Number 4, Mountain Valley Spring Water. And this one was genuinely surprising to us. Mountain Valley Spring Water. Mountain Valley has a reputation. It's been around since 1871. It's been served at the White House. It gets marketed as some of the purest, most natural water you can drink. And honestly, overall, it wasn't terrible, which is why we didn't assign it a full numerical score in the same way. But here's the thing we can't ignore. Arsenic levels at 40 times the recommended guideline. 40 times. Arsenic is a naturally occurring element, and at low levels, it's considered manageable. But at 40 times the guideline, that is not manageable. Chronic arsenic exposure causes skin lesions, cardiovascular disease, developmental issues in children, and multiple forms of cancer, including bladder, lung, and skin cancer. The natural spring water label doesn't protect you from what's naturally in that spring. This one was a real gut punch for a lot of loyal fans. Number 3, Walmart Spring Water. Walmart Spring Water, scoring a 25 out of 100. Budget water that comes with a big hidden cost. Our testing found radium 226 and radium 228 at 10 times the recommended amount. Radium, as in a radioactive element, in drinking water, at 10 times the safe level. Radium is a naturally occurring radioactive metal that can leach into groundwater from rock and soil. Long-term exposure increases the risk of bone cancer and other cancers, and it accumulates in your bones because your body mistakes it for calcium. On top of that, Walmart Spring Water also showed high levels of bromate, a compound that forms during the ozonation process used to disinfect water, and one that is classified as a possible human carcinogen, radioactive metals, and a potential carcinogen. 25 out of 100. Hard pass. Number 2, Fiji Water. Fiji Water, also scoring 25 out of 100. Fiji has been one of the most iconic premium water brands for decades. The square bottle, the flower on the label, Earth's finest water. It's been a status symbol in gyms, on movie sets, at events. But our 2026 testing told a different story. Fiji water came back with high levels of heavy metals, specifically chromium and arsenic, and on top of that, detectable levels of PFAS forever chemicals as well. Heavy metals like chromium and arsenic, even at lower concentrations, accumulate in the body over time. Regular consumption is associated with kidney damage, neurological effects, and increased cancer risk. Paying a premium price for water that contains heavy metals and forever chemicals is not the flex it used to be. 25 out of 100. Number 1. Essentia. And the worst water we tested in 2026. Essentia. 10 out of 100. A 10. Essentia markets itself as supercharged ionized water. It's positioned as a performance and wellness product, something athletes and health-conscious people reach for. And it is everywhere. But in our testing, Essentia didn't just fail in one category. It failed in 4. Trihalomethanes, forever chemicals, bromate, and phthalates. Phthalates are chemicals used to make plastics more flexible, and they are potent endocrine disruptors, meaning they mess with your hormones in a serious way. They've been linked to reduced fertility, developmental issues in children, and metabolic disorders. Finding all 4 of these contaminants in a single product, one that's being sold as a health and performance water, is remarkable, and not in a good way. 10 out of 100. The worst we tested. Avoid it. Look, the bottled water industry is not well regulated. Companies are not required to disclose what's actually in their water beyond the bare minimum, and the standards in place are outdated and, in many cases, far too lenient. The good news? There are waters that scored well in our 2026 testing. We'll be dropping that video soon. So if you want to know what we actually recommend drinking, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. If this video was eye-opening for you, share it with someone who drinks any of these brands. They deserve to know. Drop a comment below. Which one shocked you the most? For me, it was Essentia. A 10. I still can't get over that. See you in the next one.